Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, I just wanted to do an experiment. This was that old 799 that I got a couple weeks ago, that bright green one. Extremely ugly, and it just looked like a toy. And I've painted it metallic pewter, as you see, since I already had the paint here in the train room. And this actually came out much, much improved. As you can see, it definitely looks like metal now. This is a hammered finish, and so I just sprayed it with the paint. I lightly misted it first and then sprayed it, and it really came out well. I mean, it looks much more like a model locomotive than it does a toy locomotive. Anyway, it runs really well. I've installed the headlight. I put the horn back on. And this actually looks like a new engine, and it runs well, it looks nice. Like I said, it no longer looks like a toy. Let's take this around. Just got this put back together. So, as you can see, that does not look bad at all. Now let that paint cure overnight, and I'll reinstall the railing tomorrow. And I have a new diesel locomotive that actually looks quite nice. So it's definitely worth the few minutes it took to do this. And this paint on this plastic dries surprisingly quickly. And it really improves the looks, especially something like this. I mean, this looked like a toy. If you look at the original video, when I got this in the complete set for 10 bucks on eBay. And like I said, it was bright green, and it just looked like a toy. As you can see now, it no longer does. This actually looks like a model locomotive. And it only took a few minutes to do this, and I actually got this paint on the discount rack at Ace Hardware, where I get most of my paints from. And this actually came out quite nice. As you can see, it's got this effect that looks very much like powder coating. And the only drawback, the only flaw in this at all, is there's a deep scratch in the plastic right there. So I've got to put a couple more coats of paint on that to cover it up. It didn't show on the green because the green is green all the way through. But as soon as you paint it, any deep gouge is going to show up. So like I said, I'll just let this dry. I'll put probably 2 more coats right there and let that paint fill in this scratch. Don't know what it was, but it was a deep scratch. Anyway, other than that, the engine is virtually perfect. And another coat of paint or 2, and this is actually going to look quite nice. It looks like metal, it runs well. I've installed a headlight. So we've gone to one of the cheapest locomotives that Marx made, and just a few minutes work, and as you can see, this does not look bad at all. And just a bit of spray paint, and you could mask this off. You could add color striping, you could add logos, you could do a lot with this. It's just really simple to do this, and it cost 10 bucks with the original set, which is 4 other cars. So anyway, I just didn't like it green, and I thought I would try out this paint since it works so well on the others that I've tried it on. Just wanted to see if it would improve the looks of the 799, and it definitely did. This looks brand new, and actually looks quite good in this color. Like I said, you can add logos, you could add color, you could add striping, road names, anything you wanted to. It looks nice, it runs really well, it was really inexpensive. It also has a headlight now. So anyway, I'll take this around one more time. This is running really well, and like I said, I just got this put back together. There we go. So that does not look bad at all. And it actually looks better than the 588, I think. So it was definitely worth the money, and it was definitely worth the few minutes it took to do this. So like I said, I'll just fill in this scratch, and this is actually going to look quite nice. It only took a few minutes. It cost nothing to do this. The amount of paint you use to repaint one of these is a few cents at best. So it looks nice. It's a hammered metallic pewter. I think it made a distinct difference, and it looks much, much better. So I just want to do a quick video on this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.